Alright, hey guys, I'm excited to show you about the aggregated listing technique that I've used to get just countless opportunities, and most importantly, the opportunities come to you. You don't have to go searching them, you don't have to go checking websites. And notice I'm calling them opportunities because they're cold at this point. These people who write these opportunities don't know that you exist. Once they do and they're interested in you, that's when they become leads. But for right now, you'll see that I'm in my Gmail account, and you'll see that I've set up a folder called opportunities. And you'll see that there's 4,066 opportunities in here since I set this up a few months ago. But every day, this folder updates in real time, and I'll get anywhere from 40 to 60, maybe even sometimes 100 plus opportunities in one day. And if you set it up correctly, about 35 to 45% of what comes in your opportunities folder should be something you should be bidding on. And if it's anything less than that, then you need to refine your opportunities. But I'm going to show you how to get these opportunities to come in and funnel right into your Gmail account. The first thing you're going to want to do is set up a Gmail account if you don't have one already. And then you're going to want to go to this gear icon over here and click Settings. And in the Settings, you'll see a Labels tab. Go ahead and click Labels, and you'll be able to create a new label here and just label that Opportunities. Okay. Now once you do that, you'll see it appear on the right hand side over here called Opportunities. And the next thing I want you to do is I want you to go into the filters and blocked email addresses, and I want you to scroll down to the point where it says create a new filter. And let me just get the email address for you here. We're going to start off with our first filter. And I want you to apply this email address. It's called busybee@blogtrotter.com, and let me just go ahead and spell that out. I'm going to click Create New Filter, and anything from, go ahead and just look at my screen here. Let me just get rid of this open parentheses. Anything from busybee@blogtrotter, that's spelled blogtrotter.com. I have some people email me saying it's not working. That's because they put the E before the R here. And it's not blogtrotter, it's blogtrotter, just trotter.com. So you can create a filter with a search, and anything in this filter will go straight to your opportunities folder. So we could do that by just keeping this in the from line, and then click Create Filter with this search, and then you click the Apply This Label button, and you're going to select the Opportunities option, the one that you just set up, okay? And then you just simply click Create Filter. Now, anytime that email address emails you, it's going to go straight into your Opportunities folder, okay? Now that we got that out of the way, and you can add more email addresses later to go into that Opportunities folder. I'll show you that more in detail. But Blogtrotter is going to be the main one because a lot of you, especially ones that are starting out, want to get work on Upwork. That seems like the lowest hanging fruit since they have a lot of jobs. I'm going to show you how to bring in opportunities straight from Upwork into your opportunities folder. So, and then I'll show you what Blogtrotter is all about. Right now you have no idea, and that's totally normal, okay? But it's a free service. Okay, so what you want to do is you want to log into Upwork, and you want to do a search. So you're going to go, basically it should be your start page, but if not, you just go into the Find Work over here on the top, and then you can also do an advanced search. Now you should know at this point what type of work you're looking for. So in my case, I'm looking for marketing jobs. You might be a designer looking for design jobs. You might be a coder looking for, Python scripting jobs. Whatever the case is, you can do all sorts of stuff here. You can exclude words, you can include multiple words, you can include exact phrases if you like, or you can search specific skills. But really, if you want to get an overall feel for opportunities that come in and then refine it later, just do any of these words right here, and I just do like marketing, and then I also put in the word digital because I do digital consulting, okay? And then I click search, and I'm going to click cancel now because I've already see all these searches I've already done. Well, every time a search result comes up, you're going to get this more options in the center. You're going to click the little 3 dashes by the more options, and you're going to see a drop down link, okay? You're going to want to click the RSS. Now this is what populates the results automatically. So anytime anything that meets this criteria, if somebody posts a job on marketing or digital, without me having to manually search, it's going to populate in this RSS feed, okay? So I'm just going to go ahead and click RSS, and don't worry about all this gobbledygook here. You don't need to know this. You just need to know to grab the feed on the top, you're going to go ahead and click it and click Control A if you're on a PC, Command A if you're on a Mac, and just make sure that everything here is highlighted at the top. And then you're just going to copy it. You can either right click and go to copy, or if you're like me, you just do the shortcuts on the keyboard. You can click Control C. Now, from this, you can just go ahead and open up a Blogtrotter account by going to blogtrotter.com. It's totally free. And once you do that, this will be your home page, okay? And as you can see, I've already filled it in, just kind of preparing for this class here. Let me just go ahead and delete all this. But what you're going to see is a URL. Now Blogtrotter is basically an RSS to push service. You basically put your RSS feeds in here and it'll push it out to your email address, which is that busy bee email we were just referring to. Okay, so we're going to take this RSS feed on the top and we're going to paste it. And then it's going to ask you, well, how often do you want these to be emailed to you? I always say real time. If you just don't want to be the type of person to see emails as they come in, some people just like to stay focused, go ahead and select something different. But I'll tell you, the early bird really does get the worm. I can't tell you how many times I've won consulting contracts simply because I'm the first person to respond that seems qualified. Okay, many people don't go through the full interview process. They just seem, okay, first person, you look qualified, you sound great, you're friendly, you wrote in full sentences and you clearly speak the native language, I'm going to go ahead and hire you. So I would suggest doing it real time. And you can also select also send me a one-time email containing all items currently available on this feed. And that is only if you have not gone through the results. Let me just hit back. You have not gone through the results and responded to any. So usually I don't do that because by the time I do a search here, I'll go through the results to see if they're accurate. But you can if you want to. It doesn't hurt. And then you just click Feed Me. Okay. Now, you shouldn't have to do anything else after that because we've already set up our Gmail filters and they're routing to the correct properties in the folders. So it's going to the correct opportunities folder here. And that's how you set up a job feed. Now, the great thing about this is you could set up dozens and dozens of job feeds. I mean, look at how many I have here. I'm a tennis player, so anything related to tennis, whether it's marketing or not, I want to know about it because many people who are building tennis websites later need marketing, so I'll keep an eye out for that. I'll just introduce myself. Anybody who needs content strategy in North America, I'll keep an eye out for that. So just think about all the keywords that the jobs that you really want, the people who make your ideal client. Think about those words. And you might see that some of them are inaccurate or maybe not as accurate as you like. So just go ahead and just create a new search. You just go into Blogtrotter and let me just click back to my subscriptions here. You'll see all these feeds I have coming in real time. You just find the one you want and just delete it and then just refine it here and just grab the new RSS feed. It's pretty simple. So I've gotten these job feeds pretty down nicely to the point where I know that if they come in, about a third of them are going to apply to me, and that's as pretty much as you can get it. Anything more than that and you're missing out on opportunities, to be honest with you. I've actually had them tighter where I was actually bidding on almost everything I got in, but I also realized that I was missing out on a lot too. So that's how you set up a little bit of, that's called aggregated listening technique that I kind of invented or kind of put a procedure around it. It certainly didn't invent RSS feeds. But there's more that you can do than just Upwork. Okay, you might check Upwork every day manually. I just saved you some time, but there are way more other ways to get RSS feeds. You can go to all sorts of different freelancer sites like freelancer.com and Guru and set up feeds and alerts that way. But I create a little Word document here for us. Let me make this a little bit bigger. Okay, so we just talked about Upwork. You can also go to Indeed and you can search telecommute jobs or part-time jobs. You can go to Working Nomads, which is basically a website that only has telecommute jobs. You just set up an alert and you have whatever email. Once you see an email come in, like an alert from Working Nomads, just note the email address and then just create the filter in Gmail like I just showed you. So you go to Settings. Okay, so let's just say the Working Nomads email is alerts@workingnomads.com. You just create a new filter and from alert@workingnomads.com, whatever it is, create a filter, apply it to the opportunities, and bam, you're done. So now those leads are going also into the opportunities folder. So that's how that works. So you can also do Working Nomads. You can do LinkedIn job alerts. Okay. LinkedIn has a lot of great jobs, especially if you're in a heavily populated area because they're geographic, so you can't usually search more than 30 or 50 miles out from your house. But if you can set up LinkedIn job alerts and have them fed into your opportunities folder. You can go to flexjobs.com. Those are mostly jobs that are telecommute, remote. Sometimes they're usually third shifts, middle of the nights, but FlexJobs is good. It does have a paid option. I think they're almost all paid now. It's like $6 a month, but it's worth it. You can go to skipthedrive.com. Those are telecommute. Just basically search for telecommute websites. I'm just giving you the ones that I use that I know have alerts that I can feed into my opportunities tab. And you can also do Google Alerts, which monitors all sorts of web pages. I have a Google alert set up for the exact phrase, looking for a marketing consultant. You'll never know who's posting something like that on their website or made a comment on a website, and then I'll just look at, see if it's an opportunity. So those are just a few. You can triple this if you wanted to, but those are a few that I use that I know have been quality leads that come right into my opportunities folder. So just by this process alone, I've saved you at least 45 minutes to an hour a day of just mindlessly searching for various jobs in the internet. And now the jobs are coming to you, and you can read them on your phone if you want, on your desktop, and day or night, doesn't matter. They're all coming to you. So I just saved you a ton of time. I hope you employ this aggregated listening technique. It is a real time saver. Thanks very much. Bye.